What is up, everybody? Mason here, back for another video. This is my second video ever. I am trying to fix the mic up. I'll see what I can do. Hope you guys are happy about that, because I wanted to apologize for last time. The mic quality was not very good. But I think I fixed it, so yeah. Today we're gonna do a normal matchup, just offline as usual in Madden, and so yeah. I decided to do Dallas Cowboys and Seattle Seahawks because they're fairly evenly matched. And yeah. So I'm going to be posting these Madden videos, these normal ones, maybe twice or once a week is my guess. If not twice a week, because I posted one yesterday, I think. It might have been this morning. I don't remember very well. But, I think it was yesterday night, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy them anyway, even though I'm not going to be posting insanely often. But yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry
So
Ridley,
what
and
else
this
can
is
I
the
talk
NFL on
about
EA
to you
Sports.
guys? I very desperately need some subscribers, so I know that some people are actually watching my videos. So if you like this video, just tell your friends, tell anyone else you are acquainted with, and tell them to subscribe. So yeah, I'm not trying to get famous on YouTube. I actually don't want to get famous. I want to get like maybe a few hundred subscribers, because I don't want to be overloaded with comments and stuff. So, yeah. Alright, let's get to it. They kick off to me. I believe we picked return middle as usual. Let's take it out, see what we can do with this guy. Oh! Alright, looks like we spin out one guy. He just missed us. Slot outs. I don't know who I'm going to go with. Might go with Richardson on this one, not positive. Yeah, no, let's go with Lynch. Lynch gets a few yards, nothing big. But yeah, this game was pretty intense. Let's get Lynch warmed up, because we know that he's a beast once he's on fire. So let's go ahead and do that. Not the best run, maybe 2 or 3 yard gain, not positive. Let's go with White Oxy. No, screw it. We'll go with flood switch here. I don't know. Let's see what we can do with Mr. X. Actually, possibly A. I don't know. Let's go with X, yeah. Ooh, almost picked off there. That was some pretty good D right there. By, whatever his name is. I have no idea what his name is. Sorry, I don't know very many players on other teams, unless they're kind of famous. I only know most of the players on my team. Alright, Ryan Hauschka kicking it off here. Or Steven Hauschka. I think it's Ryan Hauschka. The other team, number 17, looks to be returning it. Doesn't get very far. Cover 6. I just usually go with the suggestions because I'm not a super good defense player, so I don't know much on how to play defense. But yeah. 29, DeMarco Murray trying to run up the line. Gets a decent gain, maybe 4 yards, 5 yards. Not too sure, but yeah. And let's just keep pursuing this for now. Okay, Brandon Mebane, one of my favorite linemen actually on my team, because he's just a beast. Not all the time. Oh, nice jukes there by DeMarco Murray. Had some solid run there. He just broke my ankles there in the middle. Dang. Alright, let's give it another go with Mebane, because I know that when he comes through, he can really put some points on the board. Metaphorically, not literally, because he's in defense. So yeah. I need to stop saying so. Yeah, I'm not very good at continuing or transitioning my conversations. I'll get you better though. Looks like they're running with DeMarco Murray. I could be mistaken. Oh nope, I was right. And DeMarco Murray getting nowhere. You ain't getting nowhere. So sit the hell down, son. Alright, let's go with Madden again. Or maybe our side guy. Nope, we're going with Madden. DeMarco Murray hopping for no reason. I don't know what that was. But I guess it helped. Not really. Let's go with cover one here. The rest on man. Cover ones are okay for Seahawks. Not one of the best, but they do work occasionally. As you can see, we hit him so hard that he lost the pass like a mouse. What do we have now? That is a kind of a long field goal try here from the other team. Let's see how they do. Kicking it. Oh, I can't see very well. Does it go in? Yes, it does. That was an impressive kick by their field goal kicker. Alright, let's go for this return. See what we can do here. Not much. Gets out to about the 21. 21? Well, 0-1 trap here. One of my favorite running plays for sure. It's pretty effective. You get a few yards on every play, as you can see. Yeah. Spillman there with a stop. Let's go with the FK Jet, another running play, as you can probably see by my play thing, whatever, I don't know what it's called. My play showing. He doesn't really get anywhere with Lynch. Mesh is one of my favorite plays in terms of passing because this A route, Richardson, I believe, is always wide open, no matter what, where, and when. Yeah, 99% of the time gets a few extra yards after the pass, so it's a good one if you're at like 3rd and 5 and you want to get first down. It helps with that kind of stuff a lot. Alright, we're going in with Lynch here. Doesn't get very many yards, but we do get a reasonable run. Taking Mesh again. I don't know if I'm going for A this time. I might go for B. Probably go for X again. But yeah, we take Y, so we can do. Oh, jukes one guy out. Doesn't give him very much extra room though, as you can see. Doesn't help that much. Alright, let's go in for a run. About 2 minutes. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning here. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Currently with the shot of Wilson. But yeah. Let's see. Slot drive, we'll take that. I'm gonna go with A, possibly X. We'll just see who's open. Looks like A is open. Let's take in. Oh, just past the defender. Flying pass. Nice catch there by Zach Miller, I believe. I can't see too well. Kind of far away from the screen. So, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Oh, almost caught there by Richardson. What happened there? He had that thing. Alright, let's go with HB dive. A very common running play. Let's see how we can handle this. Alright, Lynch coming in. Doesn't really get very many yards. Dang. Lynch's running game has not been insane this game, but I'm sure I'll improve. Get a few good runs probably. Halfback gut. Here we go. Not the most pleasant name if you ask me, but we'll see how we do. And with Turbin this time, he gets an okay run. All my runs are not very good today. Alright, let's go for a field goal snipe. And bam. We snipe him right in the head. Shot, no scope, 360, hard scope, lack of balls. MLG! Okay, anyway, let's go for the kick. So they return here. Come out from about 2-yard line. Gets to about the 26 or 7. An average return if you ask me. To be on the contrary. Just kidding. Let's go with. I'm assuming we're doing one of the linemen. Yeah, there we go. Does he get his feet in here? That's the big question. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think he got his feet in there. because the yardage didn't change. It's still 2nd and 10. So let's see. Let's go in with move in again. Correct me if I'm wrong again, guys. I couldn't tell too well if it was him or not. But the pick with Cam like a boss, just ramming in there, barely getting that pick with a tight space like a boss. A great pick there by Cam Chancellor. One of my highlights. Hashtag LOB, hashtag swag, hashtag pick by the boss, hashtag let's go, LOB. Alright, 2nd and 7 here for us. Let's hit up smash corners, see what we can do with this. Like, I'm gonna go with an 8 and out here. See if we can hit up Y. Oh, doesn't really get anywhere here. Almost picked, actually. Not a very good idea. But let's see if Lynch is actually in the mood. And he's got some better moves now on running. Did a lot of running plays this game, guys. Lynch, oh, it's actually Turbin. Gets somewhere, maybe a 4 or 5 yard return. Or not return, what am I saying? Blah. Alright, let's go for another snipe. Alright, I'm cocking. Repeat. Just through the field goal, bounces off the net to actually go out, I believe. That is weird. Let's check that out really quick on the instant replay. So it's going to zoom in here, take out the camera so you don't have to worry about that. But let's see if we can get the right angle. Does it come in? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Bounces out off the net. Just making it look like it completely disappeared there and just missed the field goal, but we did in fact make it. Kind of interesting. Let's go for a squib kick, because I like using squib kicks, not for avoiding big returns, but they're always open. The blockers don't do good, so we can hard hit them like that. Boom! Didn't really do much though. Wasn't a very hard hit, to be honest. Anywho, let's go to defense now. Brandon Mebane again. I just like using the center lineman no matter what team, to be honest, because I'm not much of a ball hawk, to be honest, in defense. I'm more of the sack guy. So yeah, I'm not very good at coverage. Terrible at coverage, actually. With one-on-one, a man. And then Mebane trying to push through. Gets a maybe 10-yard out. Torrey Smith. Nice jukes. That was not Torrey Smith. That was... What was his name? What's his name? Yeah, Des Bryant. But that was quite some good ankle breakers on the sideline there. Surprised he didn't step out, honestly. But, got some good yards there. Brandon Mebane, oh, setting up the screen. Oh, gets knocked down by LOB again. Maxwell doing some good things out on the field today. Has 2 big plays already. Actually, not yet. The other play is yet to come. You guys are gonna like it. Alright, looks like he passes up the middle. Short pass, doesn't get anywhere, and that is the end of the second quarter. Let's keep going here. So yeah. Takes a knee in end zone is what I would do. Sorry, my mom just called for me there. Cover one hole is what we're going to take in for this play with Mebane again. Just kind of using all the blockers, to be honest. See how we do here. Alright, Mebane trying to push through. Doesn't really get anywhere. 10-yard out to Wes Welker? No, that wasn't Wes Welker. Whoever it was, I'm not sure. Gets a few yards on the board. Doesn't get any major though. Alright, we want another cover here. Brandon Mebane trying to push through as well. Oh, he does get through, but he gets in the wrong place. Now, Cliff Averill, like a beast, comes in. denies all yards from the tight end here. Doesn't get anywhere there. Thanks to Cliff, buddy Cliff. Brandon Meeben trying to push through. Oh, almost sacks the QB, but he throws the last second to the sideline receiver. I believe it's called no catch though. Oh no, it is called a catch. Doesn't bring him all the way out though, which is the big thing. Let's see how they do here. Alright, we take one and we're gonna go crazy here. We're gonna dive. Woo! I believe I can fly. I just wanted to see what I could do there, see if I might be able to jump over one of them. And it ended up pretty well. We kind of rolled off two receivers, or two blockers there, and it was fun. And it looked fun. Like, hallelujah. I'm in the sky, mofo. Anyway, Lynch powering through there. Like his usual tanky self. Looks like he gets the first, not positive. I believe he does. Yes, he does, in fact, get the first down. I mean, that's what he does anyway, though. Alright, so we can move Lynch again since we did good last time. Lynch pushing. Oh, doesn't get anywhere, really. 2 yards, maybe, yeah, 4 yards. Just stayed up for a very impressive long time there when he was in that big blob. Alright, I'm going to go with the B route because it is the hot route. Possibly. Oh, why did I lob to B? That was what? That was not a pick. Okay, as you can see, everyone, he did not catch the ball. It bounced out. This doesn't make any sense.
That was an awesome.
Unfortunately, it's not letting me challenge the play, which is dumb. Because it was not an interception. That was just a terrible call by the refs. It was not an interception. You could clearly see it bounced. It must have been a somewhat glitch there. Well, anyway, let's keep going. Maybe we can get the ball back sometime soon. Maybe up in the center trying to push through. Doesn't really get anywhere, but Lane coming through and slamming him on the ground like a freaking freight train. Just plowing him down there, pancaking him onto the soft turf. Well, not really soft, let's be honest. And Meeben comes in and gets a good stop there. Oh wait, that was Meeben. Someone else, I believe it was Bruce Urban, number 51. Anywho, let's keep going. Meeben in the center and push through. Oh, a fumble. Here we go. And he misses it, and we get the ball like a beast. Insane tackle there by I don't know who, because I didn't see his number because he was going too fast. But we'll have the ball back coincidentally. Goes for wide. Doesn't really work out as you can see here. But I'm sure we'll get some good plays soon. We are 3-6, 3 up in the game. There is currently 36 left on the clock in the third quarter. Let's see if we can run maybe. We're doing a little, try and Lynch out a lot. Lynch plowing through everyone. What was that, 4 defenders that he pushed through? Insane, classic beast mode showing out a little bit there from Marshawn Lynch, my boy Lynch. Alright, let's see if we can fire up the hot route here. Looks like he's going to be open over on the right side after he gets through the line, and I was correct. And makes the grab. Doug Baldwin making the grab. Not too hard, difficult of a grab. We go for another field goal smite, and bang, we make the field goal as usual. My field goal kicker is fairly skilled. So it is now 9-3 with 3/4. Sorry, not 3/4. I'm insane. All right, we go for the onside kick here with 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Do we get it? Of course we don't. But it's okay because we are winning, and even a touchdown will leave them with 10, and we could easily kick a field goal then. So if worst things worst, we'll get there and we'll kick a field goal last second, and we still win the game. So look what happens here, another fumble. Oh my goodness. Who tackled him? I know who got to go back, but who tackled him? Well, whoever it did is on fire today. 2 fumbles off the QB. Insane. Looks like a throw out deep to number 10, Richardson, and a nice grab there by him. Going out again. We're kind of low on time here. See if we can maybe get some even more points up on the board. Go for the lob to B, but it is picked off by number 27. That was good. I gotta give him props. It wasn't an insanely good throw either. But it's 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 9-3. They're pretty close to their own end zone. I think we'll be okay. Just a little guess. Torrey Smith, 10-yard out. Not Torrey Smith, but a 10-yard out, clearly. Gets some good running yards there. But we mow him down after about 10-15 yards of running. Anywho, looks like Dallas is back on. Let's see what they do here. Okay, I almost get to them, but they throw it way, where was that? Are they trying to throw it to number 20 or something, the 20-yard line? Because it didn't work. It did not work, nigga. Anyway, let's see here. McDaniel trying to boost in, almost gets the speed pick there. That would have been very impressive, but doesn't quite. Goes for the grab, but doesn't get all the way. No problem though, because we're still up and there's not much time left, as you can see. Alright, Tony Romo back in the pocket. So he's trying to do, trying to bring it out, but no, Sherman bringing the ball down to the ground. That was not Sherman. What am I saying? That was Bobby Wagner bringing the ball down to the ground, as usual. Looks like we forced him to punt here. See what we're going to do. Let's go for another crazy return where we jump up, see if we can get a press from people. Nope, but we do a mad flip like a boss. We became trampolinists instantly for a sec there. Alright, HB inside here. Sorry, had some in the throat. But HB inside, which doesn't exactly look inside, so anywho, Lynch trying to break through that tackle, but doesn't really get anywhere. Not a very big deal though, because of the previous reason I was stating. Anywho, we give Lynch another shot here. Maybe he can do something here, and he does. Gets a nice run there, but Lynch, is he injured? No, he's not. The guy who tackled him is injured from his monstrosity power. As usual, Lynch never gets injured. He's literally probably had maybe 1 injury in his entire career, because he's just swag like that. Turbin going in, trying to jump off the crowd. Does not, unfortunately. Almost gets the first down here, but unfortunately he does not. But that's not a very big deal, because we can just go for it and do an inside run, because it's only 4th and 2. And with Lynch, 2 yards is not a problem, no matter how harsh the coverage, or no matter how harsh it is. But as you can see, like I predicted, and like I was correct, we made the first. And so we're going back to coach suggestions. Hey, Carol, what you got for me? Alright, looks like we're going with HB ISO. And we'll see what we can do. Another one to Lynch. Lynch is getting a lot of the action here, mainly because they're trying to run down the clock. But it's not working, because I'm just going fast. I don't really care. So HP ISO here, and that would be quite boring for you guys, I assume. We are going to super sim the rest because you were winning. There's a minute 30 seconds left in the half. Not really anything that's going to change, let's be honest, guys. So, it was a great game, though. We ended up winning, which was good. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and, if you like this one, go ahead and check out my other channel. It's not gaming, it's Trick Shot Vids, but we have some nice stuff on there. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, and until then, this is Mason signing out.